And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be carrying on the main story for Shadowbringers. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here with Urianger in Ilmeg at 8:17. So let's carry on. So the quest is called Courting Cooperation. Urianger fixes you with his gaze. My friend, ere I speak of the task at hand, there is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Did you take up astrology? Did you lose weight? I didn't recognize you at first. Indeed. Though the night be lost, behind the shroud of blinding light, doubt not, but the stars shine still. I have chosen to avail myself of their guidance, that I might navigate the sea of uncertainty that stretching before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology did provide me with adequate grounding in the art. But enough of myself, let us now speak of our task. As I did mention, if we are to enter Lay Gaia, we must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. This is a simple matter of presenting onto them a suitable gift. I shall procure a selection of viands that shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in this endeavour. Meanwhile, Mithrie, I bid thee obtain that which will please their eyes. In these parts there abideth a Valkyr known for its beauteous wings, the Hawker. I shall lend thee a receptacle within which thou mayest capture a weakened specimen. Okay. So I need to go just outside, so let's go. Yeah. So guys, sometimes I have difficulty pronouncing some of the spelling in this game. So, and I don't even try. As simple as that. Okay, this guy. So let me summon my chocobo. This zone is so pretty. It's insane. So this is what I wanted for a very long time. But like I said, guys, it's just I don't even try. I just really... Because, for example, if you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, you know I don't have time to re-record videos just because I mispronounced one word, you know what I mean? Okay, is that it? Oh, sorry. So we were supposed to weaken it and then capture it. My bad. So next time... Believe me, it's a mistake I've made many times before. It's like the Valkyrn Emperor in Valkyrn Dunes. Okay, I think that should be enough. Done. Okay, so let's go back to Urianger. He's not too far away. I'm assuming that quest right there is for a, what's it called? An Aether Current. So I'll do that in the Aether Current video. Anyway, let's carry on. So thou art returned. Wert thou able to capture a Hawker? Yep. So it says, even without the box's enchantment to hold it in its place, the creature has no more fight left in it. It's kind of sad. So, truly a magnificent set of wings. I shall treat them at once to make fast their vibrant colours. Thancred too should return anon, upon which I shall ready all the items for presentation. Pray take thine ease meanwhile. Okay.
"'Tis done. The Pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget. White auracite, newly forged for thy use. Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary, our eternal enemies. Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you. I should probably explain. Though my body remained behind in the source, its limitations saw fit to accompany me. Which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire. Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Yulmore some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Armareng, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. 'Twas there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
What-oh.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope. In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair! I will not stand for it. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny, then shall I bequeath to her my all. Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred. Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things. Where we came from, what we fight for. But of that day, I have not spoken.
How do you want this to end?
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Leader Loran.
Leader Loran. Okay, so that's how you pronounce it. Cool. We're back in this pretty zone. So we need to go back there. So let's quickly teleport. Guess we're gonna present the pixies the wings. Say, can we go there, please? So we weren't expecting you all back so soon. We had scarcely begun playing with the twins. That said, your gifts are truly wonderful. Let me tell you, the milk and honey and biscuits won't last a day, and the wings are the loveliest we've ever seen. You've done us a great kindness, and it's Fey custom to return the gesture. If you desire anything of us, you need but name it. Let's get those. Okay, the next quest is called The Key to the Castle. Sol Un regards you with a munificent expression. So, what is it that you desire? Rusty old coins, like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? We are resolved to vanquish the Light Warden of this land. To that end, we desire entry into Lai Gaia. What a strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. But if that is what you want, who are we to argue? Very well, I shall speak with the others. You've clearly been busy, Ryonje. Would you be so kind as to tell us what we've missed? So that was the purpose of the gifts? Is there anything you can tell us about this Light Warden? Aye, my lady. By circumstances most tragic, the Light Warden of this land is our king and ruler, Titania. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Light Warden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But all the horrible light that came out went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Light Warden. Now they're king only in name. Naught remains of the wise and just ruler that used to be. We had no choice but to seal them in the castle. The magic for breaking the seal we divided into 4 and wove each into a different relic to be kept apart until the time was right. And this dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years, but we've decided to entrust it to you. Are you sure? Of course, custom demands it. Though you're most certainly going to your deaths, we thought we should at least let you try. That way we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. The shell crown is with the Fuaf, the stone scepter is with Numo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amuro. Good luck finding them all. So, the facts that the facts thus disclosed confirm mine own understanding. Our quest leaveth now before us. Oh, sorry, lieth. Leaf, lol. First, let us hie to the lake, there to claim the shell crown from the Fua. If we call to them before the untouchable gate, they will answer. Okay, so let's get the relic so we can break the seal, as they say. Okay, so let's see. I'm sure we have to travel. Yeah, we have to travel a bit of the way. So once we get there, guys, we will continue. Okay, here we are. We've made it to the untouchable gate. So let's examine. So, hearken to me, O spirits of the water. We are come with an entreaty. Not in a talkative mood, apparently. I'm not exactly sure how the gate works. But if the Fuaf are water spirits, perhaps we should take our search into the lake. Oh, I suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. We all know Thancred swims like an eel. And what about you, Mithrie? I can swim well enough. Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Urianger? I'm not sure I've ever asked. Rather than swim, mayhap it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. You too, Urianger. That you should be a kindred spirit. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful tricks, and I should be more than happy to share them with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? And you have an entreaty for us, you say? An entreaty from mortals. What a treat. My comrades and I are on a quest to vanquish the Light Warden. To that end, we would humbly beg the loan of the Shell Crown, which we are given to understand is in safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course. You may have it. You shall have it. Just like that. What do you want from us? Oh, no need to be so suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. As a matter of fact, nothing means much to us. For we Fuaf, it's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less what becomes of the Fairy King, nor the world for that matter. Having said that, we do so solemn have mortal visitors, and it would seem a shame not to make the most of you. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither to our domain, Don Meg. In your tongue it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes? And so it should, for we are one with the water, our home rough with ripples of waves and currents. Find your way through, give us thrilling sport, and we will give you the crown. Interesting. I guess we've unlocked the second dungeon. How about that? Fair enough. So we can go in. I can go in with trust or randoms, but either way, we'll look at it next episode. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode. I am just still admiring the sheer beauty of this game compared to before. So it's definitely had a marked increase. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. So anyway, guys, if you like that episode, if you like that episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch a random video down there. You can watch a favorite top below down there, or you can get shy.